Over the past few months, LeBron James's name has been circulating in trade talks across NBA media and fan circles, sparking wild speculation about his future in Los Angeles. But according to The Ringer's Zach Lowe, those conversations have recently kind of gotten quiet. Speaking on the Bill Simmons podcast, Lowe indicated that the buzz from Summer League has significantly cooled off, with no clear or feasible trade solution on the table. As things currently stand, all signs point to LeBron beginning the upcoming season with the Lakers. This shift in tone is significant. Just a few weeks ago, LeBron's future with the Lakers was considered uncertain. Rumors of discontent and potential relocation had fans and insiders alike debating possible trade packages, potential destinations, and what LeBron's departure would mean for the franchise. But now, that noise has largely faded. The expectation from around the league is that LeBron will stay in Los Angeles at least for the start of the 2025-26 season. It's important to understand the context behind these rumors. LeBron is entering the final year of his contract, a deal worth $52.6 million. At 41 years old this December, he's not only the oldest active player in the NBA, but also still one of the most impactful. He averaged 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists last season while playing 70 games. He finished 6th in MVP voting and earned another All-NBA second-team selection, proving that he remains an elite offensive force even in the twilight of his career. The trade speculation gained traction following a statement from LeBron's longtime agent, Rich Paul. In that statement, Paul emphasized that while LeBron respects the Lakers' long-term planning, he wants to compete for championships now. He praised the Lakers' partnership with LeBron, but also made it clear every season matters and LeBron wants to be on a roster that gives him a real shot at winning. The message to Lakers GM Rob Pelinka was clear: build a contender or LeBron might look elsewhere. Credit where it's due, the Lakers front office responded quickly. The team added multiple pieces this offseason, including big man Deandre Ayton, former Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Smart, and forward Jake LaRavia. These weren't just random pickups. According to multiple reports, superstar Luka Doncic played a key role in recruiting both Ayton and Smart to Los Angeles. That level of player-led involvement shows commitment from the core and a unified vision to compete at the highest level. With the roster looking much deeper, more physical, and more balanced, the urgency to trade LeBron has disappeared. This isn't a rebuilding squad anymore. It's a team loaded with veterans, a rising star in Luka, defensive anchors, and, most importantly, LeBron himself, still motivated and still elite. That combination is why the Lakers now appear focused on building a title run rather than entertaining trade scenarios. There's also the reality that finding a realistic trade for LeBron at this stage is almost impossible. His contract is massive, his impact is unique, and he holds more influence than any other player in league history. Any potential deal would require not just cap flexibility, but a perfect organizational fit and LeBron's blessing. That's a high bar to clear, which is why most insiders now believe the Lakers will remain his team for at least one more run. Next, let's take a closer look at how Rich Paul's statement influenced the Lakers' aggressive offseason moves and why it may have saved LeBron's final years in LA from ending on a sour note.
The shift in the Lakers' offseason trajectory can largely be traced back to a single, strategic statement by Rich Paul, LeBron James's longtime agent and founder of Clutch Sports. When Paul spoke publicly to Shams Charania about LeBron's desires, it wasn't just a casual update. It was a calculated message aimed at the Lakers' front office. Paul made it clear that while LeBron appreciated his time with the organization, he wanted a roster capable of winning now, not just one planning for the future. This wasn't just about LeBron's legacy. It was about urgency. The statement landed at a critical moment. Summer League was in full swing, and trade rumors were dominating headlines. By going public, Rich Paul applied direct pressure on Rob Pelinka and Lakers ownership. He framed LeBron's future as contingent on the franchise's actions and subtly suggested that staying in Los Angeles wasn't guaranteed if the roster failed to meet championship expectations. In response, the Lakers acted swiftly and decisively. They orchestrated a major roster refresh, headlined by the acquisition of Deandre Ayton, The former #1 overall pick brought size, mobility, and scoring to the front court, addressing a long-standing need for reliable interior presence. Ayton had his ups and downs in Phoenix, but paired with a facilitator like Luka Doncic and under the guidance of veterans like LeBron, the Lakers believe they can unlock his full potential. Then came Marcus Smart, one of the most respected defenders in the league and a former Defensive Player of the Year. Signing Smart to a 2-year deal sent a strong message. The Lakers are serious about perimeter defense and playoff toughness. Known for his leadership and grit, Smart gives the team a vocal leader on the court and a mentor figure off it. His arrival not only boosts the roster, but also reflects the kind of identity the Lakers want moving forward: defense first, high IQ basketball. Another strategic pickup was Jake LaRavia, a versatile forward who brings depth and athleticism to the wing. While not a headline-grabbing name, LaRavia adds valuable length, energy, and flexibility off the bench. These kinds of role players are essential in building a team with the stamina to compete across an 82-game season and into the playoffs. All of these moves were connected by a common thread: Luka Doncic's influence. According to multiple sources, Luka was heavily involved in recruiting both Ayton and Smart, showing his full buy-in to the Lakers' vision and his desire to contend now. That synergy between stars, agents, and front office reflects a rare alignment, something every championship contender needs. LeBron noticed. The front office delivered a revamped team built to compete, and for now, it appears that Rich Paul's pressure campaign worked. Instead of facing an awkward standoff with their aging superstar, the Lakers have positioned themselves as win-now threats once again. They've done it without mortgaging their future and without losing LeBron's commitment. More than anything, this sequence showed how much sway LeBron still holds, not just on the court, but in shaping front office decisions. He used his voice through Rich Paul to demand more, and the Lakers delivered. Whether it results in a title remains to be seen, but the intent is there. This is not a team in transition. This is a team that believes it can win now. Coming up in Chapter 3, we look at what all this means for the 2025-26 season, LeBron's legacy in Los Angeles, and whether the Lakers are finally built for a deep playoff run.
With LeBron James staying put and the Lakers reinforcing the roster, the question now becomes, what does this all mean for the upcoming season and for LeBron's legacy in Los Angeles? At 41 years old, LeBron is playing a game very few athletes have ever played, remaining elite, consistent, and influential well beyond the typical prime years. But time is no longer a luxury. Every decision, every offseason, and every game is part of his closing chapter. The Lakers understand that, and now they're finally acting like it. LeBron's legacy in LA is already substantial. He delivered the franchise its 17th NBA championship in 2020, tying the Boston Celtics for the most all-time. He passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer in a Lakers jersey. He has elevated the team's global relevance and inspired a new generation of Lakers fans. But one title in 6 years doesn't reflect the dominance LeBron is capable of. That's why the 2025-26 season could define everything. This season represents a narrow but very real opportunity for the Lakers to make a title push with a balanced, veteran-heavy roster. LeBron won't have to carry the full offensive load like he did in previous seasons. With Luka Doncic evolving into a legitimate MVP contender and new acquisitions like Marcus Smart and Deandre Ayton filling key roles, the team can allow LeBron to play smarter, not harder. That's crucial if they want to keep him healthy for the stretch run and into the playoffs. Smart's defensive versatility, Ayton's interior presence, and Luka's offensive engine make this one of the most complete Lakers lineups LeBron has had since 2020. Add to that the internal development of young pieces and the emergence of role players, and suddenly, LA has a rotation that can compete in both grinded-out playoff series and high-scoring shootouts. They can switch defensively, play through multiple ball handlers, and protect the rim, all ingredients of a contender. But beyond the X's and O's, what stands out most is the alignment between LeBron, Luka, the front office, and the coaching staff.
This isn't just about one player dragging a roster to relevance. This is about building a culture around accountability, leadership, and readiness to win now. J.J. Redick, in his first full season as head coach, has reportedly embraced the challenge and has the respect of the locker room, which will be key in managing minutes, egos, and expectations throughout the year. For LeBron, this could be his final true shot at contending for a title as the co-face of a team. Whether or not the Lakers reach the finals, this season gives him a chance to reinforce his commitment to the franchise, cement his legacy further in purple and gold, and potentially close out his career with one last deep run. And for Lakers Nation, that's all anyone can ask for. The uncertainty around LeBron's future may have calmed for now, but the stakes are as high as ever. A strong start to the season could silence all trade whispers for good. A deep playoff push could immortalize this roster. And a championship? That would solidify LeBron's place alongside Magic, Kareem, Kobe, and Shaq in the upper echelon of Lakers immortality. Now it's your turn, Lakers fans. Do you believe this roster has what it takes to deliver LeBron one final title run? Are the additions of Marcus Smart and Deandre Ayton enough to put LA over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily updates from Lakers Nation now. This season is shaping up to be unforgettable. Make sure you don't miss a moment.